A local man's SUV was in the shop for a repair. The problem, when he checked his vehicle's GPS app while overseas, he saw it was being driven on unauthorized rides, and those rides were not around the dealership. You saw on your phone that they were driving your car around, you could tell.
Right.
When Jonathan Gregory took his Ford Explorer into Fair Oaks Ford in Naperville for a repair, he didn't think he'd have to monitor the Ford Pass app, which tracks his car.
I left my car in the trust of the dealership, and here I am in Germany, and my car is being driven back and forth to a neighborhood that I don't know.
Gregory grew suspicious after the first time he brought his car in, when he says he noticed 100 more miles on the vehicle.
When I took it back before I traveled, I took a photograph of my odometer.
Then, after taking that photo with his miles at 8,302 miles, he monitored his Ford app while he was in Germany. What he saw floored him.
I have daily screenshots from the app where the car was going back and forth to Berwyn every day for several days.
He shared these screenshots from his app of the car driving on the expressway and in Berwyn, about 25 miles from the dealership in Naperville. This screenshot from the app shows his mileage grew to 8,440 miles. That's 140 more miles while it was in the shop for that second time. Gregory says he was initially told that a technician had to drive the car around to record the sound the car was making because Gregory needed a repair on a noisy sunroof.
I have the iPass reports. If you log in iPass, you can see when your car has gone through tolls.
Gregory filed this report with the Illinois Attorney General and continued his complaints to the dealership, asking to be let out of his lease. He says that request was denied, but the dealership gave him a lifetime of free oil changes and maintenance on the vehicle and didn't charge for that repair. This letter from the dealership attorney also says they would cover tolls and not charge for miles over 340 miles after the lease. The letter noted that he granted employees permission to operate the vehicle, but not for unauthorized purposes.
I know he was on the expressways in my car.
The dealership's general manager told the I-Team Fair Oaks Ford takes customer concerns extremely seriously. Our dealership has strict policies that prohibit employees from using customer vehicles for any unauthorized purpose. When this issue was first brought to our attention, we immediately launched an internal review, identified the employee responsible, and took swift corrective action. That individual's employment has been terminated as a result of this violation of our policies. We are reinforcing our internal procedures and employee training to ensure that customer trust is never compromised. The dealership also says it regrets the incident, which does not reflect the values and standards of its team. The dealership added it worked with Gregory to reach a resolution which included a full detail of his vehicle at no charge.
The two most expensive purchases people make in their life are their cars and their homes, and you don't want either of them being used without your permission. It really just feels like a violation of trust.
This is a reminder to use your automaker's app to track location and mileage. Even if you don't get a picture of your odometer beforehand, check your receipt. Excessive mileage could indicate unauthorized use. Rob Sherrill also asked if they need to be driving your car for the repair and how long they will need to drive it. What a nightmare.